All right, everyone. Welcome back. You're going to be embarking on a modeling problem that's shown in front of you here called the switch bracket. In order to do so, you're going to be given a handout with an isometrically drawn version of this with isometric dimensions on it in fractional values. So in order to save you a little bit of work, I want to show you how to input fractional values and manipulate them using value or expression lines. And I'm going to take the already built model and then go into my sketch here. As you can see, the first part of the sketch shows the first extrusion, and it's obviously has a set of dimensions here. At this video, it's not necessarily that important to know what these values are because the worksheet will give you them. The purpose of this video is to explain how to use fractional values in an environment such as OnShape, where you can add or subtract other fractional values without having to simplify and find common denominators and so forth. Which is fine, but once again, using the tools that you have is probably more efficient than doing it longhand. So for example, if I have 1 1/4, at this point obviously 1 whole unit and then 1/4 would be its fractional equivalent. One of the things that you would do, let's say if you were to add or subtract a value, how you would import or input that into this area would be what I'm about to demonstrate. So you're going to take advantage of parentheses and so forth. So if I wanted to input 1 1/4, obviously, and I didn't know it was 1.25, you would do 1 plus, in parentheses, 1/4. Okay? So at that point, it's going to obviously, 1/4 is going to create the 0.25 decimal, then it's going to add it to the integer of 1, and then you'll have your unit, as you can see here. Now, if you want to do some subtraction or addition too, we have our formula here at this point. It added the encapsulating parentheses that you can see here, so it kind of assists in general. If I wanted to add, let's say, 7/8 to this, I would make another set of parentheses, 7/8, and close the parentheses. At that point, we have 1 1/4 plus 7/8. Press enter. As you can see, my part has just been modified to 2 1/8, or 2.125. So you can do this with subtraction, division, multiplication, and so forth. I have not investigated whether or not OnShape can use global variables, where you can actually use a constant, or you could obviously set up ratios and so forth. So for example, this diameter is a specific ratio in relation to this. We can obviously kind of use this value as a variable for the value that's placed here. I haven't experienced any type of project related to OnShape about that yet. I'm curious to find out where, and that'll be for a future date. But at this point, use your standard order of operations and utilize parentheses for fractional values, and add or subtract as you would and as you've learned in all your math classes. That's the purpose of this video, and we've run out about 2 minutes long at this point. I think that's all that the point of this video is for, so hopefully this helped. Have a great day, everyone. Apologize, I couldn't get my mouse free. At this point, we're done. So, sorry for the delay.